music industry.
The List, How to Do 2014.
Tuesday at 9 on ABC Action News.
Last chance for the holiday sale at Hudson's Furniture. Through Monday, save 50% throughout the store. Plus, get interest-free financing for 12 full months. You'll also get free delivery with guaranteed delivery before Christmas on all in-stock merchandise. You'll even get a $50 instant rebate. Don't miss the final days for 50% savings, free financing, free delivery, and a $50 rebate. The holiday sale ends Monday at Hudson's Furniture.
Off to hear those sleigh bells jingle and ring.
Save 50 to 60% on great sleepwear for the entire family at Kohl's Great Big Gift Weekend Sale this Thursday through Saturday. Plus, everyone gets $10 Kohl's cash for every 50 spent. Kohl's, expect great things.
My name is Lisa. I'm from Sarasota. I've just been shopping at Publix. I've got my receipt, and I'm going to compare prices at Walmart.
Bacon, you could have saved $2.81.
Wow. It is very difficult to feed a family of 6. Healthy food is expensive.
On Raisin Bran, you would have saved $1.31 and $1.61 on Frosted Flakes.
That's huge. So it's nice to be able to come to Walmart today and discover that those products are offered here at my budget.
$145.28, that's a savings of over $22 or 13%.
That is fantastic. Everyday low prices at Walmart are awesome.
The savings are hot at Everglades Farm Equipment during the John Deere Green Fever sales event. Get 0% financing for 60 months on the hardworking compact and utility tractors you want. Get more tractor for less than you might expect with the 3E, 5D, and 5E series. Get the John Deere tractor with the power, performance, and savings you want. Don't wait. Catch the fever. Go to Everglades Farm Equipment today.
We're doing it better and we're second to none. Everglades Farm Equipment.
Welcome to Nissan's most memorable event of the season. Shop for something perfect for long holiday road trips, easy family get-togethers, and a smart way to stay in touch. Save on our most innovative lineup ever. Choose 0% APR for up to 60 months on Altima, or get 0% APR on Sentra. Hurry, holiday specials end soon. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Nucci of the Nucci Medical Clinic. The tragedy in the Philippines is getting worse every day. Please join us in donating to the Salvation Army.
100% of your donations goes to help the survivors. Together, we can make the difference.
When it comes to saving.
Sorry I'm late, everybody. I'm here. We can start.
Who is this guy? Someone get him off the set.
Okay, it's fine. I've done this before. Imagine getting delicious meat at a low price, and it's guaranteed to be good, or I will make sure that you get your money back with a little thing I like to call, whoop-bam, the meat bag guarantee. Now that is one handsome sign.
Kevin, that's a butcher shop's guarantee.
Jerry, please, you do not have a speaking role, right?
Yeah, cut.
Beyonce just dropping a holiday surprise. Pop diva releasing a brand new self-titled album complete with video on iTunes. This is her 5th solo album. Beyonce says the release on iTunes allows her to deliver music and visual content directly to her fans when and how she wants to, with no filter. It's her first visual album, meaning the 14 songs on it, they're accompanied by 17 videos. The singer shot at locations all over the world.
Okay, cold beer is now a hot trend these days. Craft breweries like Three Sisters in St. Pete, grand opening is today, and pubs are popping up like Starbucks. And now home brewers are whipping up their own batches in the home kitchens. Our Brendan McLaughlin takes a closer look at home brew.
Southern Brewing and Winemaking in Tampa's Seminole Heights not only stocks everything you need to become a home brewer, from roasted barley to bottle caps, it's also a neighborhood pub.
One of people's favorite things about shopping here is that you can grab a beer at the bar and then walk around the store with your beer and drink while you get all your stuff together.
Employee Cindy Lyons showed me how easy it is to get started making beer as good or better than anything you might find at the store.
If you can cook, you can brew.
Christmas shoppers are snapping up beer kits in a box that start at about $30 for the ingredients.
So you've got your specialty grains, 3 different kinds of hops, your DME, which is dry malt extract, and your yeast.
You'll need a few pieces of hardware, but for a small investment, you can join a worldwide craze that's converting people like Trey Ashmore to the art of the brew.
You spend a couple hours on a weekend afternoon, and a month or so later, you get to enjoy that beer with the product of that effort.
More advanced brewers can pick out exotic hops and choose from 100 different types of grain. But unless you're mixing up mass quantities, you probably won't see much in the way of savings. The fun is in making the kind of beer you like, however sweet, dry, light, or strong.
All you have to do is add more sugars, and it's going to really ramp up the alcohol content.
Okay, so home brewing is legal in Florida up to 200 gallons a year if there are 2 adults in the household. That's a lot of beer. You can't sell the home brew, but it does make a nice gift for friends and family all year long. Okay, $550 million buys a lot of beer, buys a lot of diapers, buys a lot of formula. That's the jackpot now of the Mega Millions. Huge, because no one matched all the numbers last night. It rolled over. More on that coming up.
Get the office pool going. I put you in charge, like you don't have enough to do already right now. Plus, a form of permanent birth control now under federal review after our story. Why thousands of women continue to complain about it.
When severe weather hits, Florida's most accurate team keeps your family safe.
IHOP invites you to our house for the holidays. We're serving holiday hotcakes featuring new raspberry white chocolate chip. And we're making holiday meals all day at IHOP. And for dessert, our indulgent new crepe cake. Come share the holidays at IHOP. You're always welcome at our house.
A beautiful car makes a great first impression. That's why at Maaco, for a limited time, we're offering our most popular paint service for half price. So come to Maaco and let us turn the car you drive back into the car you love. Maaco, America's body shop.
If I had a choice, my doctor would be just for kids. We see Dr. Orabello. He's very good. I had a sore throat and Dr. Andrews made it all better. My mom says Dr. Wasilick knows what she is doing. My nose got plugged. Dr. Christman fixed it. My ears, my nose, my throat are very important.
Pediatric ear, nose, and throat specialist with 6 locations.
I'll go there. I'll go there.
When you're out there shopping for a vehicle, what separates one dealership from another? What makes one dealership different? It's the way that you're treated. It's the personalized service. That's what makes Century different. The competitiveness that Century's always had on the new car side, when we're selling you a car, also carries over to the trade-in side. If you have a trade-in, we're going to be the most competitive figure on that trade. We sell all makes and models. We take in all makes and models on trade. It's a great time to trade in and trade up to a new vehicle at Century.
Pet Supermarket has the holiday gifts pets love. The most awesome toys. The tastiest treats. How do we know pets love them? I guess you'll just need to take our word for it. Pet Boo, Pet Supermarket.
Introducing iSofa by Rooms to Go. What does your sofa say about you?
Look at the stars up in the sky above. Tell me something you've been dreaming of. If I were to say I made it happen my way.
Custom iSofa by Rooms to Go. Design yours now online or in store and get it in days. We make it easy. You make it your own.
Live from the station taking action for you, this is ABC Action News.
It is 7:30 and here's what's happening. We are learning more about the student who took his own life after shooting another student inside a Colorado high school yesterday. Authorities now identifying him as 18-year-old Carl Pearson, a senior at Arapahoe High School. Authorities say shortly after noon, he went into the school with a shotgun and 2 Molotov cocktails, asking for a specific faculty member, but Pearson shot a 15-year-old girl instead. She is now in critical condition. The school is just miles from Columbine High School and the Aurora Movie Theater. In this latest incident, police say they found the gunman dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The investigation into how and why, it's just beginning.
We know that there may have been some controversy or some disagreement between the teacher and the student that we know was the shooter.
All of this comes on a very somber anniversary, too. Just 1 year ago today that we watched a similar but deadly scene unfold at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Connecticut. Today in Newtown, they're asking for privacy for a ceremony where they plan to ring bells 26 times for each of the victims, 20 children and 6 educators.
In Battle, Lakeland Police Chief Lisa Womack is now on the receiving end of a stinging grand jury report. The Polk County grand jury claims the chief gave a friend a high-paying job and then protected her from critics. The report states that there is no question that Ann Dinges is woefully unqualified and completely incompetent to perform her role as public information officer. The chief is denying that friendship played any role in the hiring.
There was a process for her hiring. There was a process that had very high qualifications.
The report calls for the chief to be dismissed. The mayor and the city manager called the report inaccurate and old.
No one matched last night's Mega Millions winning numbers. The jackpot rolling over from $425 million to $550 million. Winning numbers here: 19, 24, 26, 27, 70. Mega Ball at 12. The next drawing's Tuesday, and we have a fun fact for you here too. Bill and John, you'll like this. The odds are better of dating a supermodel than winning this Mega Millions.
Hey, new video this morning from the Northeast showing you just how cold it is. Check this out. Firefighters, they're spraying down an abandoned movie theater, and the building and everything around it getting wet. It just turned to ice. Check out the icicles hanging from the surrounding power lines. Bill, this is cold.
That is very cold. And I tell you what, that cold is part of our weather headlines and our look back over the weather story across the country. These pictures of western New York just getting blanketed right now. And from wildfires to typhoons and tornadoes, this 2013 has been a year of extreme weather and natural disasters. Here's a look at some of this year's most memorable weather headlines.
Destruction and despair. In 2013, we witnessed weather that was anything but delicate. In May, a monster tornado tore through Oklahoma. The EF5 storm brought winds upwards of 200 miles per hour, carving a path in the Oklahoma City suburbs 1.3 miles wide and 17 miles long.
You hear people say that it sounds like a train. I ain't never heard a train sound like that.
24 people were killed, among them 9 children. Summer elements brought heat and heartbreak to Arizona. In June, lightning sparked these massive wildfires in the town of Yarnell outside of Phoenix. The fierce fires raged on for nearly 2 weeks. 19 firefighters were killed battling the blaze.
Firefighting was not what they did, it was who they were.
In August, a second dose of western wildfires, this California rim fire, one of the largest in the state's history, caused by man, fueled by unnaturally dry conditions. It threatened a national treasure, Yosemite National Park, and burned through more than 235,000 acres. In September, torrential rains in Colorado fell for days, dumping 17 inches in some parts of the state. Roads, bridges, and homes wiped out from flash floods.
I feel like it's worse than I thought it would be. We lost absolutely everything we own.
The floods destroyed more than 1,500 homes and killed 8 people. And in November, an epic storm, Typhoon Haiyan, hit the Philippines. Winds came in at 3.5 times the strength of Hurricane Katrina. Towns like Tacloban almost washed away by 15-foot-high storm surge.
This is really, really like bad, worse than hell. Worse than hell.
The death toll just horrifying, more than 5,000 people killed. But one thing 2013 failed to bring: major hurricanes. Despite the forecast, it was the least active hurricane season in the Atlantic in more than 30 years. Only 2 hurricanes formed, Umberto and Ingrid, but both fizzled out as Category 1 storms. A little welcome relief after Mother Nature's extreme year.
Now, certified the most accurate weather team in Florida, ABC Action Weather.
And at 7:35, we take a little bit of a live look at our local weather situation outside. We've seen the clouds out there, but also plenty of sunshine as we start off on what is going to be another warm day for your Saturday. Go ahead and check out those temperatures right now. Everybody in the 60s, upper 60s. As a matter of fact, around the metro region, Tampa at 68, Clearwater, same reading. It's 69 degrees right now at the St. Petersburg Albert Whitted Airport. Everybody's winds out of the south and southeast right now. at about 9 miles per hour, and those conditions from partly cloudy to overcast. And we're going to see a little bit of fog around the region, very spotty as we start off on this Saturday. But as we work through the day, that's going to kind of burn off, mix out of the atmosphere, and we're going to have those partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies today. We'll see a little bit of sun around as we hit that high of 82. The cold front moves through overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. So those early morning 70s before noontime, they're going to be our highs for Sunday as we clear out and cool things off. Here's your most accurate 7-day forecast showing those two most important days. First off, it's your weekend. That 20% chance of showers is late tonight into early tomorrow. That's where we get the 50% chance. And then after those afternoon or early morning storms, we're going to clear things out in the afternoon, and our temperatures are going to drop quite a bit, back down to near normal for this time of year. As we remain dry through this work week, it is going to be very nice and near normal, with temperatures averaging uppers in the 70s.
Bill, thank you. A form of permanent birth control we've reported on before. It's getting a lot of attention right now. Thousands of women are speaking out about Essure. Now, over a month after our original story, the feds have ordered a complete review. Our Wendy Ryan taking action, showing you the women and families affected by this device and what you need to know.
You're on an emotional roller coaster.
Jennifer Gobaldon is a mother of 2. With a full house, she wanted a permanent form of birth control. She chose Essure, in which metal coils are placed inside the fallopian tubes to block conception.
It's scary, yeah. It's not safe.
But for Jennifer, what was promised is not what happened.
Essure just basically didn't do its job. And because of that, we had to pay the price.
Jennifer is part of a larger group sharing their experiences on Facebook. Many describe the exact same symptoms: extreme bloating, skin rashes, and headaches. X-rays that show coils cutting through fallopian tubes. And women post photos of broken coils after they were removed. There are more than 3,500 women in the group, and the numbers keep growing.
I had a partial hysterectomy in July. They took everything out except my ovaries, and I'm still having complications.
Patients and doctors also reported these same problems to the Food and Drug Administration. The federal government received a total of 943 adverse event reports about Essure, including the first reported death associated with Essure. Now, over a month after our first report, the FDA responded to public pressure. In a statement posted on their website, the agency states they reviewed the complaints and the clinical trial documents. They acknowledge some of the complaints are symptoms included in the Essure labeling, and some that are not. However, the FDA states at this point it's found no evidence of more widespread complications about Essure.
It's a very safe, effective sterilization procedure.
Dr. Joel Falk is an obstetrician.
I just have a hard time believing that this procedure that is an innocuous little coil that's very soft and very pliable is causing all these problems.
He says he's implanted hundreds of Essure coils and only had a few problems.
I certainly would have heard about it with my patients.
But the manufacturer, Bayer Healthcare, is instituting a major change. They're changing their patient information booklet to include side effects of 2 of the most common complaints: risks of chronic pelvic pain and device migration. Bayer says they continuously review information about their products and, when appropriate, work collaboratively with the FDA to update the information available to patients and physicians.
It shouldn't have happened. I did everything right.
4 weeks after doctors confirmed Jennifer's Essure coils were in place, her husband rushed her to the emergency room. Doctors found she had an ectopic pregnancy that burst in her fallopian tube. Her body has healed, but she still deals with emotional scars.
It's sad because even though we weren't trying to get pregnant, I had lost a pregnancy.
And that was our Wendy Ryan reporting there. Essure has been on the market since 2002. According to the manufacturer, about 750,000 women have had it implanted. Bayer cites a recent practice bulletin by the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists that said the procedure has high efficacy and low risk and cost.
We could see a little twerking in Times Square on New Year's Eve. Why is that? That's because Miley Cyrus is a nightmare. No, she's set to perform for the iconic ball dropping this year. Cyrus tweeted about it, and now her publicist is confirming the date.
think I've had enough twerking for 2013. Seen enough of it.
She is a nightmare. Hey, you know who's a big fan of Miley Cyrus? Sean Daly.
Is he?
And he's a big fan of twerking, too, over at Lowry Park Zoo.
Look at him.
I refuse to twerk. There will be no twerking. There will be no twerking today. Yes, I am at Lowry Park Zoo for their Wild Wonderland. When we come back, we will interview Aurora, the Christmas penguin. She's so little. She's so tiny. Look at that.
Plus this story too, the real Grinch on the loose in the Bay Area, where he stole from, and how you can help the victims get their Christmas back.
She's cute. They made a twerking joke.
Come inside for cool savings on over 100 new and used RVs at La Mesa RV. This new Fleetwood Expedition now just $178,453. We challenge you to compare. Nobody beats our everyday low prices inside the former Sarasota Convention Center.
You got money, I got a way to take it from you. Watch this. Dear valued customer, please verify your social security number, address, blah, 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 blah. Send. I go into her social network, find out her birth date, her hometown, and boom, I am Darla in Greenville. Easy peasy.
Visit the AARP Fraud Watch Network to learn how to protect yourself from identity theft, fraud, and this guy.
Sorry, darling. Not really.
Sometimes you just want to know what's going on, but you're not always near your TV. Well, we've got you covered. It's ABC Action News Now. Just grab your phone or tablet and download the ABC Action News app and just press play.
When breaking news happens, we're on your phone or tablet. ABC Action News Now, the only local news and weather app constantly streaming video. Download the ABC Action News app and press play.
Brought to you by Mosaic.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we traveled across the country to celebrate the success of our online students who couldn't attend graduation.
Thank you guys for giving me the chance again. It's something that I worked for a long time.
Because we believe student success is success worth celebrating.
Who did you get this degree for? I got it for me.
I did this for my mom.
I did it for you, bud.
Congratulations, Daddy.
Find your online graduate or undergraduate program today at snhu.edu.
Can you see the difference? Neither can we. With Veterans Funeral Care, the only difference you'll see in our service is the money you save. Our complete church funeral plan includes a Batesville casket and all services for under $5,000. Veterans Funeral Care. Can you see the difference? How about now? Veterans Funeral Care offers simple cremation services for $1,075. Respectful, simple, sensible. Veterans Funeral Care, serving the entire Tampa Bay area.
Motorhomes Wanted. La Mesa RV wants to buy your motorhome. That's right, buy your motorhome. La Mesa RV buys all makes and models, pay for or not. Go to LaMesaRV.com, where we'll buy your motorhome at the right price right now.
When severe weather hits, Florida's most accurate team keeps your family safe.
A stunning image to show you captured by Hubble could lead us to finding life within our own solar system. Take a look at a blue spot here. Scientists say that area on Jupiter's moon could be water vapor rising 125 miles from its surface. They believe the vapor is connected to a hidden ocean under the moon's surface. There could be plans to send a probe to collect and test the water for life if more pictures confirm the discovery.
The hunt is on to find the thieves behind a heartless crime. Not only did they steal this van from a church, but they also took presents meant for underprivileged children. Our Fallon Silcox has the terrible details.
Dave Moore has a tale to tell about a real-life Grinch who stole Christmas here at the Bethel Ministry in Waimama. It starts Wednesday morning.
Right in here was where our cargo van disappeared from.
Dave says when he came into work and didn't see the cargo van, he wasn't all that worried at first. But after checking with staff and volunteers, the van was still MIA. So Dave checked the church's surveillance footage. This is what cameras captured.
We know that left and straight ahead of us toward Highway 301.
This Grinch didn't just get away with the van. Dave says the thief also stole nearly a dozen kids' Christmas, taking 10 bicycles that had been donated for farm workers' families.
They're lucky in many cases to have food on the table, so bicycle is way beyond the means of the families that we support.
The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office is investigating. Detectives say they haven't received any tips and don't really have much to go on. And now, without the van, the church can't pick up any donations for its members. And without the bikes, Dave says the kids won't have anything under the tree. But in the true spirit of the holiday, Dave says all the church asks of this Grinch,
They would feel it in their heart to certainly bring the van back, bring the bicycles back. We would not ask questions at that point. We would ask that our Lord and Savior forgive them.
And if you would like to help or make a donation, you can find all that information on our website, abcactionnews.com. In Waimama, I'm Fallon Silcox, ABC Action News.
Hey, welcome in everybody to a Saturday morning, a mild start with partly cloudy skies out there. Looking out over St. Petersburg, we can see a little bit of a sun flare over here as we get started on this Saturday. Checking out into Tampa, we're seeing a few clouds around. This is looking out along the crosstown area back in toward Tampa, off to the south and west. Temperatures, as I mentioned, starting off mild in the 60s. 65 for Hudson and Sarasota right now, 62 in Lakeland and Inverness. Largo has 68, 65 for Riverview and Winter Haven. Frostproof in Arcadia at 64, and we're pushing towards 70 right now in St. Petersburg. 69 degrees, 68 in Clearwater, 66 from Palm Harbor on up to Tarpon Springs, and 68 right now in Tampa and Ybor City. 62 degrees for Gainesville. We're seeing temperatures in the 50s right now in Tallahassee and Jacksonville, where it's 55 degrees. But that really cold air has not worked its way far enough south yet. It's kind of bottled up right through this part of the country where we've got a nasty storm system moving through, an area of low pressure bringing up the moisture, the cold air coming down in from the north, and we've just got a mess all the way across the middle section of the country, which I'll show you in detail in just a second. Fog was widely scattered for us this morning. It is burning off or mixing out of the atmosphere, if you will. We'll see partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies as we work through the day today. Starting off with clear conditions on Titan Doppler radar, but you can see back out to the north and west where we do have some real-time messes. And here's that front kind of working its way down through Mississippi. It'll be pulling in through Alabama and to Georgia before it makes its way and sort of drops down into Florida later on. But between now and then, it is really going to be leaving a wintry, just nasty sort of Saturday for folks all the way from Columbia, Missouri, back in through St. Louis, in through Indianapolis, up to Dayton, Ohio, into Cleveland. We're also going to be looking for that snow from Erie right on up into Buffalo, and then further off to the south from Pittsburgh, down in through Hagerstown, Maryland, along I-81 to Baltimore and D.C., and then moving off to Philadelphia. They get that rain, snow, ice mix. Makes this look really good down here, doesn't it? We got 67 degrees off of the beaches at Clearwater right now. That's your water temperature. Winds are going to be out of the southeast today at about 10 to 15 knots. 1 to 3 foot seas, light chop on the inland waterways. As far as your tides go, the major high tide of the day comes at 2:20 this afternoon. Low tide just after that at about 4:45. Sun will set at 5:36, and the 7-day forecast shows we'll have changes tomorrow with winds coming in out of the north and west as the front pulls through, and we get that 50% chance of showers early on and then clearing later on Sunday. And you'll notice we'll cool things off just a little bit into the work week. Not a washout today, probably the better outdoor day today, especially early on. So if you got to get those chores done and some errands run, today's going to be the day to do it. All the details online at abcactionnews.com.
Well, thank you. Time now to talk festive and fashion.
Yeah, we're talking animals in tuxedos on display year-round at Lowry Park Zoo. And Sean Daly is there with them right now.
That's right. I demanded to have penguins with top hats and candy cane canes, and I didn't get it, but look at this. Aurora, the Christmas penguin, 4 months old, one of the stars of Wild Wonderland here at Lowry Park Zoo. This is Kristen. Does Aurora think you're her mom?
Not really. She's pretty independent, actually.
You can put her down if she would like to frolic. Frank will follow Aurora all over the place.
All right, honey.
All right, a penguin walking is perhaps the cutest thing I've ever seen. Look at that.
She's
Look at her
definitely adorable.
So tell us about Aurora.
She's just like you said, about 4 months old. She was hatched here at the zoo to parents Amber and Violet, and she is.
Whoa! Amber and Violet. All right. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, it's 2013. Well, I'm down with that. Go ahead.
So Amber and Violet hatched her, and she's doing very well on exhibit. She has joined the rest of the colony here at Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo, and you can actually visit them here at Wild Wonderland at night. So they'll be out and out here to party with you guys.
Look, she's perplexed. Which way does she go? Oh, that way. Nice, Aurora. I am so in love with that penguin right now.
She is adorable.
And she's so little. And so in your colony here, how many penguins do you have in your colony?
We have 18 penguins here at Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo, and Aurora is one of the 18. And she's coming back now.
Good. I want her to come back. I'm going to steal her. I'm going to put her in my Nissan Murano and drive off after the shoot. I'm sorry, you said one of 18?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
One of 18. And she is also one of our 2 chicks that still have their younger juvenile plumage. So her and her friend Topanga, who's out here, and you can actually tell them apart by the bands on their wings. So it's kind of an insider tip here at the zoo.
Now, an African penguin, is that that's not a cold weather penguin, right?
No, these guys actually like about 65 to 85 degrees.
So they're perfect for Florida.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They do really well here. But like I said, the bands on their wings are kind of like a name tag for them here at the zoo. So if you guys come out at night, you can tell who's who by the bands. If they're band on the right, they're a boy, and if they're band on the left, they're a girl.
I think Aurora the Christmas penguin should have like a Christmas hat or something.
She might not be a fan of that.
No, so tell me, so she's 4 months old now. What's the lifespan of an African penguin?
About 15 to 20 in the wild, and about 20 to 25 in managed care facilities.
Really? I love it. Here she comes back. All right, Aurora, here's your big finish. Does she do any tricks?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't have to. She's adorable. Come see Aurora. Come on down. Tonight, 6:30, Wild Wonderland opens. Millions of lights, millions of penguins. Frank and I will be frolicking with reindeers later on. Look at that. Get in my car. Get in my car, Aurora. Get in there. Go to abcactionnews.com for more of your penguin stealing information.
That was so cute.
I think that penguin's running away from Sean, not toward him or his car.
No, come back to me. No, she's running my car. That's it over there.
No.
Getting back.
Sean, thank you. Don't forget to